Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mr. Kehinde Oladayo, the geography teacher. To present to you a topic, map reading. Map reading, going by the content of the scheme of work for the third term. First and foremost, we need to understand what is map reading and why do we need to learn about map reading, and so also the meaning of map itself, types of maps, uses of maps. Going by what you have on the board, let's start with the map reading as the first introduction of the real map itself. Map reading is characterized, or it fall under, the literacy, visual literacy. It fall under visual literacy. Visual literacy in the sense that the ability or the art of learning image on maps, signs, symbols. Now, he said, what is map reading? That is the ability to learn the skills on how to interpret, to analyze, to evaluate, to integrate, to identify features on map, to be specific, features on topographical map in particular. Why do we need to understand map reading? It's simply because there is no how you can understand the intention of the map maker without having the skills, the knowledge of map reading. And that is why we need to understand here it is all about learning the skills, the terminologies, the signs, the symbols that are used by the cartographers or the map makers. That is for map reading. Now, what is map itself? We're talking about map reading as a geography student. Now, what is map itself? In a layman language, map is a drawing or image of a geographical entity or a particular area, whereby it represents or to show the image, features such as physical features, social, natural features within our geographical entity. That is to say, map itself, if we were to go by it, it has what? A very vital, important role to play in our day-to-day activities. And how? It means that going by the history of mankind, map makers, or the cartographers have played a vital role. Why? Because for us to navigate our ways from different parts of the world within our own small or a large geographical entity we find ourselves, map has been an essential tool. And that is the map is a pictogram, drawing, image representing physical, social, natural phenomena within our physical environment. That is map. Now, we talk about map. What about the types of maps? Yes, it means that this map, if it's what we use to represent our physical environment, the entire earth, part of the earth, it means that there are different type of maps. Yes, maps. So as you can see, it's just to mention few. We have so many type of maps, and that is what map are designed for a specific purpose or for a specific information. Because if a single map is going to be designed to carry out different content, information is going to be very complex. That it means that the map is going to be meaningless. But for the map to be meaningful, that is what it has to be words. Be according to the type and the purpose with the information the map contains. That is for that. Then more so, having understood that this map contains different information and details. Now let's go by the word uses of maps. Uses of maps. 1. Map as an individual, as a student of geography, and to everyone as well. It enables us to have a good understanding of a very large environment, as in the entire world, places where we have never been before, but having the picture, having the real message, the content, we will be able to appreciate and understand. It means that map enable us to appreciate the physical features, the physical environment, and so also it equally enable us to navigate our ways. It also enables us to navigate our ways within our own locality, within our states, within our country, and so also across the world. That is to say, if now you have your map with you and you are trying to, as a tourist, maybe you travel to a particular place and you want to move from one place to another, it means that map will save your energy, it will save your strength. It will be stress-free for you to interpret and to get exactly where is the direction where you are heading to, and so also to understand where and where not to stop. So in this case, we are now saying that map is very essential tools. Is very essential tools to us as a student of geography. Is very essential tools to us as an individual, because it helps us to navigate our ways on day-to-day activities. Now, this same map again, it equally enables us to make a simple comparison of different type of phenomena. Simple comparison in the sense that here we are in the classroom, in our locality, in FCT in particular, and we are discussing about world. We are discussing about different part of the world. How do we understand? How do we appreciate without having this concrete facts? And that is it enables us to appreciate, to comprehend. In other words, to integrate, to evaluate, and so also to equally understand the intention of the map makers. Who is the map maker? You see a particular map, you come across a particular map, and when you see this map, you are not the one that drew the map. Such as this map, we have this map is a geographical entity, map of Africa, showing countries within African continents. Now, as you can see, by this continent, we know that this is what? Africa. And it enables us to comprehend that here we have the countries, their state capitals, and so also it enables us to understand that this same country, this is the location in terms of latitudes, in terms of what? Longitude, and so forth. So we can see that map is what? An essential tools to our day-to-day what? Activities. Now, if we are to go by the types of maps, we have different types of maps according to their purpose, which they are designed for, or according to the content which they have. Now, the first type of map we have here is world map, tied to world map. Now, as it is what? A freehand sketch. Freehand sketch in the sense that it was drawn using pencil, and that is what? It does not contain much information. It was just like a rough sketch of map. And by the name, it is sketch map. Sketch map simply because freehand sketch. Sketch map simply because it was a rough map, not printed map, and designed for a specific purpose, which does not contain details. That is one. Two, we have this, which is another type of maps. Like now, to be specific, this is what we call topographical map or topographic map. Topographic map. Why is it called topographic map? It's simply because it contains, distinguishes from the first map, which is sketch map. Topographical map shows the information that has to do with topographical landform. What is topographical landform? Here we are talking about features of physical features within our physical environment. To be specific, highlands and lowlands. And that's why we can see here, the blue lines here, it shows what? Area of lowland. And what's area of lowland meaning? Where we have rivers, streams, lakes. So now, we are talking about topography. It means that the topographical landform of where we have these rivers is generally low. And so also we have these ones, this contour line with brown background, which they use to represent a high relief feature. To be specific, that is highland area. It means that on this type of map, the only thing, the major features that we can see is more of what? Highland and lowland. And that's how we call it topographical map. That is that. Then we equally have another type of map, thirdly, which is political map. Political map, as you can see from the appearance, content, and the information. Here we have political map. And why is it political map? It's simply because it's a political entity map that shows political entity. Here we have a map of Nigeria showing geopolitical zones, in the sense that we talk about the northern region, western region, and the eastern region. So it means that a large entity that has to do with region. And so also we equally have another type of this same map, political map, where we have Nigeria map showing the political entity, where we have state and capital. That's it. State and capital is a political entity, and that's why it is called what? Political map. So also another type of map, the contents has already was justify it that these are what? political map. And why are they political maps? Simply because of the content, the information, and the purpose which they are designed for. More so, we have another type of map which is known as road map. Road map. Road map. Why do we call it road map? It is road map simply because it's a specific type of map designed to show the road connectivity, the road network. And that is say what? It equally what? Give details about the road, such as this. We have what? Different type of what? Irregular flow of what? Road network, showing railways, minor roads, major roads, and footpaths. And so also we equally have another type of what? Road map. As you can see, this is a map that shows what? Airport, and that is a what? From the what? Destination, that's what? To where it's heading to. As you can see, we have what? Different type of lines showing the direction. Where is the destination and where they are heading to. It shows that the flow, that's the what? The network of road map. Now that is that. Then so also we equally have another type of map, which is known as climate map or climatical map. Now, it means that a map designed purposely to show the climatical distribution, to show climatical variables. And that is what? As you can see on this map, here, ordinarily, the way you see this map, there is no one can understand it ordinarily because it looks so abstract. But with this little explanation, we know that maps are designed for different purposes. As you can see, to understand this better, here we have what? Bar chart. It means that this very particular color that we can see on this same map is equally used to give a simple explanation, simple interpretation of what we have here on this map. Because without this now, the map will look so complex. But with this, we will be able to understand that each of these colors, it has its own words, meaning. That is for that. Now I have take home for you. And the question, sketch a map of FCT Abuja showing the 6 local government areas. Sketch a map of FCT Abuja showing the 6 local government areas.